Hakim is an 18-year-old teenage boy. He belongs from a very poor family, which more often falls to problems. So it is obvious they struggle a lot, also Hakim. But nobody in the family realized this badly affected Hakim's life. Hakim soon became a victim to depression. However, it's not they don't understand Hakim. Hakim has an elder brother who always acts as his best friend and mentor. One day, their mom was diagnosed with a liver problem, so they had to arrange the money for her treatment by borrowing a huge amount of money. Now it was a time to pay the debt, but they had very little earning. They couldn't even pay the house rent. So one day the landlord told them to leave the house. Hakim's elder brother had to get a job, and that's why being busy and got detached from Hakim by this time. Hakim was lonely. He had no one to listen to his pain. He also left the house to live with his friends. But for how long? Hakim had to leave his friend's house too. So that was Hakim's story. Now let's hear about how he met the baby. One day, Hakim was sitting on a park bench motionlessly. He had no idea what was going on with his life. And that time he saw a lady was biting and shouting at a little girl. The girl was literally so scared to say anything. Hakim couldn't take it anymore. He stood up and shouted at the lady, "Miss, why are you screaming and beating this little girl?" The lady replied, "That's my daughter. I can do whatever I want. Who are you to ask me?" Hakim said, "You can't do this. I won't let you." Soon they both started fighting. Hakim's friends luckily came there and stopped the argument. Hakim wasn't happy about it, but he noticed the little girl was smiling at him. Hakim doesn't know why, but he felt like the girl is asking for his help. Hakim decided to follow that lady and keep an eye on her. So wherever the lady goes, home, shopping, or grocery store, Hakim used to follow her and keep an eye on her. The lady was married and had only one daughter. One day, Hakim saw the same thing. The lady was beating the girl. Hakim decided to take the girl with him, but in first attempt, he was caught. The lady complained to the police that Hakim tried to kidnap her daughter. But as Hakim was too young, he was considered to let go. Hakim was planning to take the baby with him another way. One day he got a chance. When the lady was in the grocery shopping, the baby was out while she went in. Hakim took the chance and grabbed the girl. "Don't worry, little one. No one will hurt you anymore." Hakim stole someone's car and drove it away from the town. He was just driving and doesn't even know how to brake. He doesn't even know where is he going. But soon the girl started crying. Hakim understood the baby was hungry. He went to a nearby store to buy some food for her. But alas, he didn't have money to pay back. When the shopkeepers asked for money, Hakim became violent. "Don't you see the baby is hungry? How cruel you are." Hakim started breaking everything in the store. Someone recorded this on a phone and uploaded on internet. The video went viral. Hakim's family found this out, and so did the kid's mom. The baby's parents complained against Hakim for kidnapping. However, Hakim was unaware about it. He took in shelter in an old couple's house. They were marveled how Hakim cared for the kid. "Do you guys have any food? I'm sorry to disturb you, but she is hungry." The old couple gave him a shelter. Hakim was sleeping peacefully, carrying the little girl. But soon the police came there. They found out Hakim was here. Hakim woke up, and as soon as he realized the police were here, he grabbed a knife. The police came inside and Hakim was trying to attack them with the knife. "Don't you understand I have to protect this kid? You can't take her anywhere. Don't come any closer." The police tried to make him realize that the baby could get hurt, but Hakim won't listen. He was acting stubborn and crazy. Hakim's elder brother came there to see Hakim. One police officer said,
recognize
"Hakim isn't in his senses now." Hakim was literally violent. He has some problems. I can see his brother tried to talk to him in an attempt to calm him down. Hakim's brother was trying to divert him. Hakim got distracted by his brother while the officer grabbed the baby. Hakim went complete violent. He was taken to jail. But this wasn't his problem. Hakeem was diagnosed by bipolar disorder. Hakeem had to sent to mental asylum for his treatment. But he kept saying, "I was supposed to protect the baby." But why? The kid was rescued, but she wasn't ready to go home. She didn't want to. "If I go, I will be hurt and kept inside the dark room again." The lady officer kindly asked, "What dark room? Who will hurt you?" The kid was going to say something, but her parents arrived. The kid was in fear of something. Something isn't right. Why does this kid doesn't want to go home? The lady officer became suspicious. She decided to investigate further about the kid. But everything seemed normal. Still something was missing. But what? The lady officer, Julie Hopes, decided to sneak up on the kid and her family. One day, Julie Hopes saw the kid was sitting alone outside the grocery store. She went near to that kid and asked, "Hey, honey, do you remember me?" "Yes." "Do you remember you said you don't want to go home? Someone hurts you. Who? Who hurts you?" The kid's face turned pale after that and completely became white. Julie said, "Don't worry, I will help you. Tell me." The kid said, "He hurt me there," and indicated the hidden part. Julie was shocked. What the kid is talking about? Julie went to her higher officer for help. The kid was later taken for a test, and what they found out was shocking. The kid had been abused. But she is such a little girl. Who would do such a heinous job? Julie Hopes was trying to investigate the girl who hurt her. But the girl wouldn't talk. It's obvious whoever did that to her must threatened her. So Julie tried to ask her, "The uncle who took you, did he hurt you?" The girl nodded no. "Some of your relatives, uncle?" The girl nodded. No again. "Someone you know?" The girl nodded yes. "And he lives with you?" The girl nodded yes again. Julie was trying to ask more questions, but the girl saw her mother and went inside soon. Julie couldn't figure out who will she catch the culprit. But Julie only could think of one thing. The culprit lives with the kid. That means it's someone close, someone who has an entrance. But she said no relatives. Then? Julie investigated about the girl's family. One of the neighbors said, "Rachel was little when her dad died. Her mom remarried Hanson." Remarried? That means Hanson isn't Rachel's real dad. Everything was clear. Hanson was a pedophile and he used Rachel for his heinous desire. Rachel couldn't say anything about that because Hanson manipulated and threatened her. She couldn't even tell her mom about it. She was always furious. The police arrested Hanson and got him to jail. But what about our hero Hakeem? As he was being treated for his bipolar disorder, he was getting better. Hakeem still asks about Rachel and cares about her. If Hakeem wouldn't kidnap Rachel, nobody would ever find out what happened to Rachel all those years inside her own home in the darkness. So, basically, Hakeem did try to save her.